a very special one. You know, big shout out to Shopsy. If you're listening to the show right about now, you need to go check out the Afrobeats podcast. There is a very big surprise there. You know, what really come out, it's just the love, you know. You can't plan some of these things.
Exactly.
If it's in there, it's in there. And I've never seen Shopsy goosebumped. You know, I could see it from the taking the shots. You know, it's very important that we're able to reciprocate love,
Yes,
you know.
exactly.
And it's not always it's not always in kind or in cash or anything. Even just the thoughts.
Yes.
And just saying it.
Yes.
That, you know, you mean a lot to the culture.
Exactly.
Some of us appreciate that more than money. We do appreciate that more than money. So I've witnessed something incredible today. You know, our last conversation was 2010.
Long time ago.
Yeah. I think that was like your first show outside of
Yes.
Ghana. We're going to say, we're going to put it out there,
My
B.
first time traveling. Big shouts to Dennis, Akwaba UK.
Yeah.
For looking out for all of us, not just me. I think most artists in Ghana, our first time outside Ghana, I think it's UK, and it was through Akwaba UK. Yeah.
And you're still working with
That's
Dennis.
my guy. I can't move without him. You know, Dennis is an actual human being. Yes. Yes.
You know, because there's always this misconception about artists not appreciating promoters and promoters not really treating artists well. So for you to, I was there. Eddie Blair and I introduced you on stage.
Ooh.
If you,
Wow.
because
I was backstage.
Yeah, and we spent. I think we spent about 4 hours before the show even commenced.
Wow.
From the interview to the backstage, and then we had this freestyle that you were on gigs.
Yes.
talking the hardest.
Yes. Outside.
Yeah, outside in the car. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what really messed me up was that, you know, there wasn't any lighting in
Yes, but that's how it's supposed to be. It has to be that
there. It
raw.
was dark. Yeah,
Very
but
raw.
you were ready,
Hungry.
You know. But yeah, good to see you. Congratulations,
Same.
bro.
Thank you.
You've stayed consistent.
Thank you so much.
You know, from some of the comments today that I've read, you know, like they understand that, you know, you were a rapper first.
Exactly.
Are you still a rapper?
Yes. I can't move away from that.
That was
That's
a
my
trick
first
question.
love.
Yeah, trick question. But you know, how are you, my brother?
All is well.
Family?
All is well. And as I said, you're looking amazing.
Oh.
Whatever that you're doing, your routine, after this, you have to teach me.
I will. A lot of remedies though.
Oh, wow.
You know, the sea moss.
Okay.
Yeah, I do the sea moss. I do cinnamon tea in
Okay.
the morning. Like actual cinnamon, I boil it.
You know what my problem is?
What's it? Time to do that.
Yeah, and being consistent. I think it's a lifestyle thing.
It's a lifestyle thing. It's a lifestyle thing.
I need to get to that point.
Yeah. You know, 45, I've got to start looking after
Yeah.
myself because, you know, I can't be running.
Exactly.
You know, I can't be in the gym every day because, you know, you're a creative, so you
Exactly.
understand what the
Yeah.
routine is. Late nights, early starts. You have to do other things as well,
Yeah.
you know. But good to see you, family,
Same.
everybody well.
Everyone good. Yes.
Obey the Paul
My
baby.
G.
But you know, London is like your second home, so you know we
Exactly.
can't even say welcome again. You know, this is your place. But you know, just tracking back to the show. Before the show, I saw this interview. We had this conversation, and some of the things that stood out for me was the purposefulness. And you know, you were very focused from beginning.
Yeah.
You know, you knew exactly where you were going to be. And I remember I said, this man is saving so much today. This is word to word what I
Wow.
said. That is saving so much today that you're not going to see him catching trotro. And how many years later? 16 years later, he's elevated. He's gone into businesses and all of that. There's a lot of people who don't really know about you. You know? Let's talk about business for a second. You know, you know, you are that silent investor type of person.
I would say.
You would say,
Yes.
because you love to keep your stuff, you know, on a quiet level.
Yes.
You know.
I think what I'm selling is music. Everything else, if it deserves the spotlight, I will. If it doesn't, yeah.
So where are you now? You know, mentally, because I know you. As anytime I see you, so grounded. I think the last time I was at party in the park.
Yes.
You know, with my son, and
Yes.
he is the biggest fan. I'm digressing.
that's
You
it.
know, we're going to FaceTime him today. He will
it.
make his night
That's
before he goes to bed. But where are you now mentally? You know, with all the chaos that's going on in the world, you know, there's so everybody demanding a piece of you.
Exactly.
And all of that. How are you keeping sane, bro?
I think as far as music, I just want to see elevation for the whole industry. I think I've moved past what I want for Sarkodie. I think what I want to see to make me be at peace as far as Ghana music is concerned is to see the whole industry elevate. And of course, we are not going to do everything, but I still want to see progress, which I'm seeing. So yes, I'm super excited. But at this point, I think family comes first, second, and third.
Oh, that's important.
Yeah.
Trinity.
Yes.
Trinity. But you said you want to see Ghana music,
Yes.
It's not just about you anymore.
No.
You've had artists, signed to your label
Yes.
in the past, and then there was a gap. Are you coming up with new artists? Or
Yes, it's something I'm looking at, but a different approach. It might not necessarily be signing the artist fully just to be under you. I think we're in a different era where we have different ways of partnership.
Yeah.
So I think I have a soft spot for putting spotlight on something that I think is worth it. So I don't want to term it as a signing. It could be a co-sign. It could be anything.
Anything.
So as far as business, yes. Myself and my partner, we're wrapping up on the whole structure behind what we want to do. But it's a thing that I'm looking at doing full time. I understand music more. I have an ear for who I can say is going to do well. So I might as well put that to, like a proper structure. That will be the business moving forward.
How reflective are you? Because, for you to say you want to see how you redesign things, how reflective are you?
Almost every second of my life. I push myself back and look at myself as how everybody else is looking at me.
How do you
criticize myself? It's very interesting. Apparently, a lot of people can do it. I thought it was something that everyone was doing.
Introspection, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I sit down a lot and just look at my life play out. And then look at where I was, where I'm going, or where I'm at that point. And I just take myself. I'm really good at doing that. I'm not delusional. I'm not here saying, "Oh, you think you're Sarkodie, why you?" No. I can criticize myself, be the biggest critic. I'm even way harsh than what the critics think they are.
Oh,
yeah.
We talk rap because you've always, from the minute I got the demo to when it was mixed, QB's was
your
QB's
guy.
was
Your
he
guy.
would send me the stuff, and then I'll feedback or I'll get back to you. Since that before Baby Drop or all these songs, you've gone on to release how many, about 5 or 7 albums? I don't know how, I've lost count.
Me, myself.
Yeah.
So it's Mache, Rapaholic, Sarkodie, Mary, Highest, No Pressure, Jams, 7. So if you add the EP, which is 2 EPs, so we might go in. It's serious, so we're going 9. Wow.
Yeah. But you've kept it consistently rap, and then I remember some of the conversations we've had in the past, and you were like, this,
That's my path.
Yes, that's your path. Yeah, that's your path. But rap as a genre, particularly in this millennial world where absorption is so limited,
Yes.
people's memory span is like the size of an ant. You've kept it rap and then kept it successfully. You've done Royal Albert Hall. You're going into the O2.
Exactly.
You understand? I want to talk about faith and belief with you, my brother, because you are a testament of it. I am a witness.
Yeah.
I have seen. I haven't seen the daily grind, but I have seen the trajectory.
Thank you.
Let's talk about faith and prayer and presence.
Yeah.
All
That's to me, that's my core. I come from a family where my dad, my mom, very, very religious, serious Christians. But my mom's relationship with God is where I learned my relationship with God. Because my mom, looking at her from the outside, wouldn't seem to be the one that you say is closer to God. Because first, or she's outside. She's outside. Only in the echo. But when she would go and do all of that, have all the fun, and come back home and talk to God, like when I was young, she used to speak to God like she could see. Yes, she could see him. Or Bompire is like when she's mad and talking to God. Like, so when I was young, it's like somebody was in the room. That's how I felt.
So you pour your heart out.
Exactly. So yes, I enjoy having pastors and leaders at church, but my mom was my biggest inspiration as far as my relationship with God, because she made me know that I can't talk to God through somebody. I have to. It's your dad. You know, papa no. So I don't come to me in the country and say, go and tell daddy that.
That's talk to daddy
go and talk to daddy. It's not even. It doesn't show respect.
No.
So that's been me for a very long time. So my faith is very, very strong. Like my sister sent me a voice note. I think I've said this a couple of times, and she asked me, "Have I ever cried?" Because she's never seen me down.
Have you?
When I'm overwhelmed and happy, yes.
You cry rather. you're
Yes, I
happy?
cry when I'm happy.
Oh,
like
okay.
when I cried on stage at the Royal Better, but people didn't see it. So if you go and watch my performance for my song with Abrokwa, Always on My Mind, you know, when the chorus hit, when you are always on my mind.
That's a thoughtful song,
yes,
though.
Yes, I teared up.
It's a thoughtful song.
So such moments will make me cry. But my understanding of life, it's hard for me to not appreciate every single bit of blessing that I've gotten. This is Michael from, so if you see what I was going through, every single thing I have to appreciate. Me holding this phone is everything to me. I don't wait for any big whatever. I appreciate the little things that I have. I was speaking to Shopsy. I don't know if you heard, I went back to eat Gary Soakins. Just the fact that now I can add the milk. Something as small as that. The fact, because first of all, there was no milk. But now I add the milk with fun ice. So these are the little things that I really enjoy. So can you imagine me appreciating Gary? How big?
But they don't know.
No, people take it so for granted. I told one of my guys, I said, the way it was hard to have one full bottle of malt.
Yeah, because you have to be.
But now you can buy
a crate.
A crate. To me, I don't take it for granted. Like it doesn't get better than this. And my biggest gospel artist that I really listen to, God bless his soul and her soul, Yasapon and Mami Tiwa.
Yasapon was special. Though.
Listen, so his messaging and his music is how I think 24/7. Go back to Yasapon's catalog.
And
Asomafo. He's never made a song asking God why.
That's deep.
He's never done that. Like he's never done a song saying, "Oh, why are you making me go through this?" And Nyanko Pombe, you me free, my mom. No.
Because he knows it's always
sorted. It's always done. So that has been me till now. I don't know. Back to my mom. I always had to believe that there's something better. And if God is your manager, it doesn't even make sense for you to worry.
You have an angel as well.
Exactly. That's your manager. You know,
if you have an angel.
Yeah, literally. So like, that's a saying I always used to say. I told my wife, I said, the only thing having God as your manager is the fact that he's not talking to you directly 24/7. So you don't know where your itinerary is. But the one thing is for sure, if he's in charge, even if it's going to take 2-3 years, you're going to break through.
My brother, listen, a message to those in Ghana at the moment listening to the show.
Big shouts to GH, YFM. You guys are family. You know, I have to say I started YFM because the launch of YFM, Sarkodie is the one that performed.
Oh, okay.
Yes, at the Accra Mall. I was the artist that performed on stage. A big shouts to YFM. Big shouts to Ghana. Next year we're going all out. This year was amazing. Next year, 6th of March, the O2 Arena. The whole of Africa, we are invading the UK, and I can't wait to see you guys. The set that we have for you guys is amazing. The artist pulling up is amazing. So if you want your tickets, just go on the gram, check my bio, grab your ticket right now. I can't wait to see you guys.
And now the people that want to fly over as well, you know,
Yes,
is there anything special from your camp for people who want to travel?
Yeah, so actually we had a conversation with this travel agency that wanted to come up with some package for the people who want to travel. So hopefully we're able to close that. But yeah, what we normally do is we still take some of the fans that we can bring them along.
Oh, okay.
You know, free of charge because they have been supporting.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. We have this
Generous.
next year. We have to do it because there are these fans who have like devoted their whole life, literally, just promoting the Sarkodie brand. I think it's only right that when there's opportunity like this, you just let them come and experience.
I'm gonna save the Sac Nation conversation because I'm not. I don't think I'm ready
wanna
for
go
that.
there.
No, I don't want to ask the wrong question.
Exactly.
Nah, we don't do that. Nah, you know, it's all positive. We love the space you're in.
Thank you.
You know, as somebody who I've seen your career, you know, blossom. Yeah. I'm very proud of you, bro.
Thank you.
You know,
Thank
and
you.
my son. You know, his name is Aiden. You met him that year. Yeah, he was 2 years at the time. Yeah, I think he was 2 years. Very little then. Yeah, but now he's a big boy.
Big boy.
Your track was bright. Ofecho.
Wow.
You know how he calls it? Ofate.
Bless him.
Yeah.
Bless him.
So that no, yeah. If you can introduce Ofecho for us, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's his name again?
Aiden. Yeah.
You guys already know it's your boy Sarkodie Sarkodie, and I'm here to introduce this song. It's Aiden's favorite song. It's my favorite song as well. I like to perform it. The energy is crazy. Big shouts to Prince Bright of Bookback, the legend. This is Ofecho.
Salute, my brother.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Charlie.
Thank you.